Welcome back to the Box2Box podcast.
This is episode 72, and the top 5 league football is officially back. There was some dramatic scorelines.
We had Liverpool and Newcastle with a dramatic game. And our Milan finished?
All that and more on the Box2Box podcast.
Let's go.
You ain't going home,
Your
bro.
Honor, I'm sorry. Your Honor, I'm sorry.
Also on the pitch, Mbangula starts our next. Mbangula,
She's Egyptian. Game tomorrow, would you rather Saliba or Mbappe?
Right. Saliba right now.
No, you wouldn't.
Saliba right now.
You're sacrificing that face when you lie. That's
Saliba right now.
First of all, episode 72 is coming at you guys on a Tuesday. We apologize for that. There's been a lot of movement going on over at Box2Box.
So much movement where we're missing a guy.
We're missing a person.
Lost in the sauce.
We lost him in the moving.
Yeah.
What the hell is Varvar?
Put him in a box in a U-Haul.
Yeah, Vavar is not here. Vavar might be traveling like right now.
Yeah.
He might be airborne
At a
currently.
wedding, I believe.
Yeah. So,
I'm sure he'll tell you more about it, but...
Yeah, he had an eventful weekend.
Yep.
Palace back.
I had an eventful
unfortunately,
weekend. I went to New York.
How was
Yeah.
it?
He came back with something else though.
Yeah, came back with a little bacteria.
God damn.
No, I'm relatively cooked at the moment. It was tough to get out of bed for this podcast, but needed to get it done because
Hondo,
You're a
gotta
trooper, man.
be
already
on
late.
it.
It was already late.
What the hell happened?
Trooper. Yeah.
I don't know. I just got sick. I just got super sick, fever and shit like that. Like this morning, I'm like, bro, I have to record a podcast today. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck.
The dread.
But no, we're here. I fell asleep during that Liverpool Newcastle game.
Wow,
I was
that
trying to
was a
pay
terrible
attention.
game.
No, I was trying to pay attention. But you know when you have that bad fever that
Yeah.
you're sweating, you're sweating.
That does
And I
happen.
was watching it while lying down sideways, and I'm trying to lock in. I'm like, yo, this game's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that was
was
a crazy game.
insane.
You want to go into football right away, or what's the vibes today?
Anything special in New
Tell us
York?
about New York, yeah.
Bro, New York. What about New York?
Were you able to see US Open?
No.
Nothing,
I checked.
bro.
I checked. I think
Oh,
it's
it
for like
must be
$400.
expensive.
Yeah.
I really wanted to, and I didn't really like. I didn't remember. I didn't clock in. It wasn't clocking to me
Wasn't
that the US
clocking.
Open.
Clock.
The US Open was like accessible. Like I was near.
Yeah.
It's not that close to Manhattan. It's close, but you still need to drive, or I guess take public transport. But I would have driven. I had my car. By the way, that was the longest drive I've done like solo alone.
So that's crazy.
How
Like-
was it? Like, it was 6 hours and a half? 7
Yeah, it
hours?
was like 6.5 hours because I was staying in Financial District, so I had to do all of Manhattan once I got there. That was actually the worst part.
Yeah.
Because like the driving was whatever.
I love that shit. Remember when we went to the Club World Cup? I found
Yeah, it
out
was New
just
York.
driving into New York with the...
Yeah,
I don't know. it was
I put all the
cool.
classics. I put
Yeah.
the
Oh, you
Billy
had to.
Joel New York song.
Yeah.
I put all the classics.
Frank Sinatra.
But then once those 3 songs go away and you're stuck on fucking traffic on the FDR whatever drive it was, because I had to go all the way around, like they didn't completely around it, because I think I was taking in the George, and there was that bus accident too.
Bus.
You guys see that?
Bus.
In New York, there was like this New
yes,
York
a casino.
bus.
It was from back from Niagara Falls. Could it be? And
There was
they
this-
went in a ravine.
Yeah, there was this big
Something crazy
accident,
like that,
truck
yeah.
accident. So I had to
Okay.
take an alternate route. It happened while I was driving.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was crazy. But New York was awesome. I mean, like this time I stayed in a place where I kind of usually don't stay, so I saw a different side of New York. In the Financial District, there's like much less homeless people. You don't really
Yeah.
see that in the Financial District. The places aren't as jam packed.
Yeah.
Like the restaurants were like chill. Like you have maybe like 4 or 5 other tables at 10 o'clock, and you're calm. And walking around at night, like you feel like it's not like there's groups and people running around, whatever. Like not when we went. When we went,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like we were
Calm in New York is not
Yeah.
not 2 words I'd put in the same sentence.
I was super calm in the Financial District.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I feel like that's where the bridge is, right? Like that's
The
more-
Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah.
I was staying like 2 minutes from the Brooklyn.
Yeah. That's a nice area.
That's some Bronx style stuff right there. You see.
Fucking love that shit.
I
bro. New York's
I
the
walked
best.
the Brooklyn Bridge for the first time. And then
All of it?
Yeah.
God,
and then
no.
in Bronx, not the Bronx, sorry, the Brooklyn Bridge. I walked the Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah.
And then when I was in Brooklyn, I just walked around, and there's like really nice stuff like near the water. And then I went to a restaurant in Brooklyn, and that's it.
Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
That's per.
Yeah. It's
Why?
called Botte. Botte.
But
Botte.
It was mid.
Boots.
really?
In mid, yeah. Because I checking the menu online, I'm seeing arrabbiata, carbonara. Like I'm
Oh,
seeing,
it has to slap.
I'm seeing guanciale on the menu.
Ooh.
You
Okay, so
see
they know
that
what they're
shit?
doing. They know
and
what
I'm
they're
looking in
talking about.
pictures, and I'm seeing bottles of alcohol that like I know that are Italian.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
only an Italian would know these bottles and buy 100 of them, put them on a shelf.
What
Okay, so
happened?
they knew ball.
But then I get there, I'm like, this is low-key just an Italian. This is just an Americanized Italian place. It's
Oh.
a gimmick. It was a
So it
gimmick.
was
Yeah.
all props.
Guanciale was straight bacon.
Just bacon.
It was just
but
bacon.
that's what they do. Like, unfortunately, like you have to kind of get with the American cuisine. You can't just bring the Italian, like authentic stuff to the Americans because they won't enjoy it as much, you know?
It depends, yeah, because then they feel like I guess they don't feel like they get their money's worth. That's why
But they don't
you see
know the
thicker
difference.
pizzas.
Huh?
They don't know shit, bro. You tell them you're eating a fucking arrabbiata with guanciale, they're like, wow.
Yeah.
And then they're just
And
eating
it's just
bacon
bacon
with
at that
tomato
point.
sauce at
Yeah.
that point.
Oh my god.
New York has some.
Bro, the
great food, though.
calamari was ass.
Really, brother?
Ass.
Tough.
It was too perfect. It was perfect circles.
But remember
I see what you're saying.
that Italian restaurant we went, like all
That
four of
was
us.
good.
That was amazing.
That was
good.
amazing.
That was an Italian restaurant. It was
Waitress was Italian too.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
The
sure.
food was good.
There you go.
Food was fucking
Food
good
was
there.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Food was great.
New
I-
York's lit.
Yeah, no, that was awesome. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I miss New York.
What happened?
Another thing.
New York's great, man.
Yeah,
New York's great.
Great city. Let's get to football.
Wait 1 sec. I think first things on the menu though. Just for everyone that purchased merch as well. I figured I would just do it here.
Yeah.
But obviously, thank you guys for the insane support you guys showed us for the merchandise.
Goats.
The amount of orders that came in, like it was such a privilege packing them. Like it felt good packing our own stuff and like putting the names and everything. So I know definitely a bunch of people got their orders already, but there has been some like because of the tariffs and stuff like that, there have been some delays with the US packages, but we're in contact with like our distributors. We're in contact with the shipping companies to make sure that you guys get your packages. So if you guys are just wondering what's happening there, we're working as hard as we can to try to get your packages there. But again, thank you guys for the continuous support. Craziest spot that we've gotten merch from. We've gotten Australia.
In terms of distance or like exoticness.
There's exoticness.
So in terms of distance, obviously Australia, but exoticness, I would go like
Czechia.
yeah,
Chat, bro.
either that, Poland,
Croatia.
Croatia. There's a lot of Croatia though.
Yeah, a lot of Poland too.
Yeah, a lot of
Which I'm
Poland.
very surprised about.
Hrvatska. That's Croatia, I believe.
But yeah, honestly, like
Victor.
Victor. Is it Victor?
Jan.
Jan.
Uh,
Even the Yaroslav that we packed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yaroslav.
Yaroslav.
Shout out the goats.
Yaroslav. I think it is.
Yaroslav, bro. The amount of crazy names, the amount of like,
Guys, we package this shit. Like,
yeah, we're doing it
There's not
ourselves.
some external person. I see every single one of you guys, your names at orders, and then like we're writing on the note, like we know exactly who ordered what.
Yeah,
You could
yeah.
probably tell me like if I tell you Shin, you're gonna know. You're gonna
cool.
know.
I know the last name.
You probably know where
Shin K.
you probably know where Shin's address
K.
is.
That's
I know where Shin lives.
that's a US Don right there.
A lot of
Yeah.
US Dons.
Oh my god, the amount of
lot
US
of US
Dons.
Dons.
Trey.
Bro.
That's
Shout
my
out
boy.
Trey. Trey was the first person to buy merch
Yeah,
from Box to Box.
first order.
Yeah.
Which was insane.
Yeah.
I
To
think
have that much faith in us right off the bat. right off the bat. First time selling merch, 3 seconds in, boom,
Bro,
done.
Website was barely.
I don't even think I was on the website.
Yeah.
And he already bought merch. That's crazy. Yeah.
And I was talking to a couple of guys on DMs on our Box2Box account. They were showing pictures, the packaging. A couple of them loved it. So
Fantastic.
It's
They got
really
their
a
one
good
piece.
experience. Huh?
They got their
in
one
one piece.
Woo!
I think a couple of them were Canadian. The other one, I don't know if it was US. I doubt it. If
Have
there's
any of our
been
US
delays.
packages arrived?
US packages, from what I know, they're over the border.
Okay.
But in terms of like received, I'm still waiting on the confirmations. But I've been speaking with the distributors,
Yeah.
so like we're trying our
Okay.
best to like make sure everyone gets their stuff.
Yep.
But yeah, just a
we
little
do our
PSA
best on
there.
this side. On this
Yeah,
side of
yeah.
the border, we do our best at packaging them like as quickly as we could.
Dude, the new tariff stuff, man.
Brutal.
What a week to start. Woo! What a week to start.
Even the
but,
timing, impeccable.
box to
Yeah.
box timing never been so cool.
Box2Box jinx right there.
Why, you're saying it started this week?
Started this week.
New tariff. Well, it's not new tariffs. It's more
No,
like
now
new
it's
rules.
official. Now it's official.
Oh.
Anything, because before it was if you sent a product that was $800 of value or less, there was no duties or tariffs
Yeah.
on it. So we were able to send to US, no problem.
Yeah, and we're talking Canada to US.
Yes.
for the
So
listeners.
now it's everything on the board. Doesn't matter if the thing's worth $1 or $799.
Yeah.
You're getting tariffed based on the origin country of origin
Really?
of the product. Yeah. So
Brutal.
Yeah. We're trying to adjust. We're trying to make sure that like everyone gets
Goddamn.
accommodated and try our best. So
Crazy.
great introduction to merch. Whew.
Yeah, and shipping.
Yeah,
You guys do not know
logistics.
how much shipping can cost to European countries or
listen.
Australia, for that matter.
I think we were fair with the shipping effort, and then it's like you saw what we had to pay, and we're like, oh damn.
Yeah,
Now you
because
understand.
the shipping that you guys see on the website is not the shipping that that's actually paid.
Yeah.
Like shipping to Australia doesn't cost $15.
No, I
wish.
wish it cost
I wish.
$15. I
Be
wish
shipping them like this.
But yeah, so like obviously we're bearing that, but we're just trying to make sure everyone gets a good product
Yeah.
at the end of the day. And
Yeah.
we're happy you guys like it. So
Yeah.
For sure.
Anyways,
Send us pictures.
yes, send us
pictures
photos.
on Instagram. Tag us if you post it on your story, so we can repost that.
Facts.
We really want to see you guys wearing this shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Make sure that fits nice.
Oh, Hundo P.
Bro, I've been loving mine. Like I've been
Yeah.
personally, I wore it in New York. I was loving the
Felt drip.
fit of everything. Yeah.
Bro, shit's fucking gas.
No, it's just gas. Every compliment I've gotten so
I
far
was
has
taking
been
some
like it's
pictures in
quality.
front of the New York Stock Exchange.
Oh, money, money talks.
With the hoodie. And well, no, because I was low key modeling that shit because I
Yeah,
had the
bro.
white tee underneath and the hoodie on
That's
top.
Woo!
And somebody walked by, classic New York style, and they complimented my fit.
Yo, where the
That's
fuck
per-
you got that? Where the fuck?
Yes. yeah.
But enough about merch.
Let's get into the nitty
Yeah,
gritty.
yeah, because we have a lot of games to talk about.
Yeah,
Holy.
definitely.
And this fever is getting a little bit higher every minute. First game, Liverpool, Newcastle, 3-2 Liverpool. It was like a 100th minute.
right around there.
111th
That's a
minute.
dagger right there.
Yeah, it was something crazy. 101st
Brutal.
minute, could it be?
Yeah,
Something crazy like that.
by Rio. How do we just call him Rio?
It's called Rio. His last name is too complicated.
Names on the back, bro.
Yeah,
Rio.
he puts Rio. Pretty
Yeah.
drip.
It's actually
Pretty
drip. Bro, he's nuts.
Yeah.
He's actually like, he knows how to dribble through like insane places on the field. Like, this guy's special.
No, but the composure.
The goal was almost just the goal was a way to commemorate that, like, his hard work that he's
Yeah.
been putting in for Liverpool, because the goal wasn't necessarily his doing. I think it was more like Szoboszlai. It
Yeah,
was a
Szoboszlai was
crazy
the
IQ
feint
by
there, yeah.
Szoboszlai. Completely sold everybody, the defenders, the goalies. So, but that was just kind of like a, like, here you go. This is a little bit more motivation to keep pushing. How old is I think he's like...
He's 16.
Yeah, he's 16. He's like, he hasn't even turned 17 yet.
I'm loving these brother Rio, Dauman, Nwaneri now. Like, there's ballers coming up. This
Yeah.
is the new generation. And honestly, this guy, I was looking at the training videos on Instagram. He had posted something. Bro, this guy's technique is ridiculous. Like, both feet, dribbles like crazy. I think this guy might be one of the best out of all those.
It's so insane to see such young players with that level of technique. Like you wonder where they learned it, but it's like,
Bro, it's natural to them.
It's natural, man. It's and the fact that you're like thrown into this, like, listen, you're playing away, you're playing at a very hostile ground. You just conceded 2 goals. You coughed up a 2-0 lead with a man up.
And the momentum switched to Newcastle.
Momentum was all Newcastle
Yeah,
that
yeah.
last 10 minutes, and to have that composure. Listen, the couch potatoes will tell you that that's an easy goal regardless, you know. But in the moment, like as a player, you understand that's a tough goal to score.
Yeah.
Especially at that age. So,
But,
yeah,
I mean,
very big kudos to him. Bro.
overall, Liverpool, conversations must be had about Liverpool. Liverpool have looked the shakiest defensively they've looked since that last Klopp. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
towards the end of that Klopp tenure, that's when they looked pretty shaky. But it's not looking great.
Yeah.
They're relying on subs to win them games, like in Chiesa last time, Rio this game. They were up a man since what, the 30-something minute?
Yeah.
When Gordon got that red, which, by the way, stupid red card.
Yeah.
But these games should be usually Liverpool's MO is just complete, comfortable, smooth sailing into a win.
Yeah,
this
and
is not normal.
It's weird because last season they were kind of solid, like defensively. I never really looked at them say like, brother, the lineup is the same. You have a couple of changes. I mean, you missed Trent now. He's not there anymore. But I think it's more of a system change, if anything. Like, Arne Slot is kind of adjusting to his new way of playing. He has new introductions of like a Wirtz. He has to fit them all together. So I think it's only normal they're gonna leak in some goals, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. I feel like, especially Newcastle without a striker, getting 2 goals, man down.
Yeah.
It ain't. I don't know.
Yeah.
You have to think if Isak was playing today
Yeah,
for Newcastle.
changes a lot.
Definitely went the other way.
changes a lot.
Where was Isak? Was he?
No.
He wasn't in the stadium.
He's not. He's not there.
He's not part of it anymore.
I wonder what he was doing during that game.
But apparently, he went to Saudi for a meeting where they're actually discussing reintegrating him. But I think it's all rumors for now. I think he's still trying to force a move out. We'll see what happens, but I don't know.
Crazy.
Yeah, no, it was just honestly, I don't think Kerkez himself had a great game. There were times where he got bodied. There were times where he got beat off the ball. Konate, like, listen, I'm an FPL owner, so I'm keeping a close eye. This guy is not having the greatest start to the season so far. So
Well, listen, even like Slot didn't play a right. I mean, Connor Bradley was fit, I think, at least, but he started on the bench.
Yeah.
He ended up playing Szoboszlai right back.
Yeah.
And even Curtis Jones was kind of moving in that area.
Yeah.
So I think it's literally just a system change, and it's gonna take time to adapt, but they'll figure it out. Their attacking force is too good.
But it just seemed more solid. Like you had less anxiety about it last season, where it's like even when they went down, you're like, okay, whatever, it's a hiccup and they'll get back into it. But this game was kind of like, dude, are they actually gonna choke this? Like you kind of had that feeling, and they almost did. Newcastle, the last 10 minutes, they were trying to feed that ball to Dan Burn for I don't know how many times. So yeah, that was kind of interesting to see. But Liverpool at the end of the day, 3-2. They end up snagging 3 points. But honestly, their top players did not have a good game.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they did not have a good game. Salah didn't have a good game.
Gakpo once again.
2 assists.
Quietly, my FPL asset last season and this season.
It's a sleeper.
This is a double season investment because last year I invested in him. I'm like, this guy will become a Liverpool starter.
Yeah.
It took the entire season last year for that to happen, and now I got him again. And 2 assists today. He's been cooking. Even in the season, he was cooking.
He must have been. I'm trying to think the man of the match. I think he was up there.
It's a shout. It's a
trying to
shout
think.
for Liverpool for sure.
He was great. Like every touch was good. He was Trippier. He was getting destroyed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bro, he destroyed him. So
I thought Trippier was supposed to leave Newcastle.
I know. I don't know what happened there.
I forgot he was still there. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, it's true. But I mean, Salah still ends up getting his goal. You can never.
Well, he got an assist. I still got FPL points. We
The
take that
assist or goal?
assist. I don't think he scored.
No.
No, it was
Salah got an
okay.
assist.
Yeah, I got an
the last
assist in
goal.
the end. It was to Rio, but
Which Szoboszlai probably should have gotten that assist just as much
Yeah,
as
yeah, that's what I even said that too. I was also game like they should give Szoboszlai an
Yeah.
assist for that because that was insane.
He's cooking. But
Ekitike another goal.
yeah, Ekitike another goal
He
where that guy already like this. If I'm Isak watching this, I'm like, damn.
They already
Damn.
got
Could have been me.
This future girl found a better man.
Yeah.
Or this future girl found a man that suits her. And my old, well, actually, no, Newcastle is lacking a striker.
They need
His ex is still missing. His ex is still
calling.
missing. Yeah, still calling.
Yeah, but
Because,
the ex ain't the new girl.
yeah, the ex ain't the
Right.
new girl.
That's what it is. So it's tough, but listen, he did miss a couple chances, but overall,
His link-up play just compensates for it.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
think he's great at every facet
Yeah,
of the play.
all rounder.
I'm gonna need to agenda switch quite quickly, I think, because
Oh, you got lucky Barbara's not here.
yeah, no, I'll tell him because I think
Ekitike train has left the station.
and it's 2 games. I still don't want to invest my stocks completely, but something that I haven't seen from him, at least in the past, is happening. Like he's looking more physical in the Prem, and he was. I mean, Dan Burn is a big guy.
Yeah.
Dan Burn and Shar they're big guys, and he was muscling him out. He was linking up well, and he got the goal. So honestly, you can't hate on that. For 95 million right now, he's looking worth it.
As long as he keeps scoring goals. he's
Yeah,
worth it.
3 goals in 2 games is already amazing.
The real conversation is Florian Wirtz because
Yeah.
Florian
Yeah.
Wirtz, low key getting ridiculously hated on Twitter. Like
A little bit too
he's
much,
getting
maybe.
little
burnt,
bit
man.
too much, and I was
there
the
it
first,
is.
and I was the conductor of the Wirtz hate train. I was the fucking conductor, and I told everyone get on board.
Yeah.
Nobody got on board. The train left the motherfucking station two
Everyone's
weeks
trying to
ago.
buy their tickets, bro.
No, the train's gone. You guys can't hop on the wave, bro. I know you look at his FOT mob things and you see 1 of 4 successful dribbles, 13 touches in the opponent's box, and you look at all these fucking weird stats. Wirtz is getting overhated right now. The train is returning back to the station.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just waiting for that 007 to hit. Then my agenda gets checked, and then I'm gonna change my
Well, it
agenda.
can't. It can't. He got an assist the first game.
Oh fuck that.
Yeah, that little cheeky pass.
That's true. That pass.
I'm still fully invested. I think he's a baller, but you could tell the difference in intensity. You could see that he's still trying to adjust in how fast Liverpool play. And not only, like even the opponents, like Newcastle was running at them. Imagine like a midfield of Bruno, Tonali, and Joel Linton, and you're just stuck in the middle of that. Like, it's very intense, and I think he's still trying to adjust to that. But I think he's a baller. He'll be
the
fine.
Bundesliga's ass, bro.
Huh?
Yeah.
The Bundesliga's ass.
We saw the highlights.
No.
And people are playing free-flowing
Bro,
footy there.
after watching, we'll talk about it. We'll probably talk about it later. The Bayern 6-0. Bro, we're just watching the highlights of that in the Frankfurt game. Bro, motherfuckers do whatever they want in the Bundesliga.
Crazy. Everyone eats in the Bundesliga.
Everyone
that's for
eats. Everyone eats.
Especially against the big dogs. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
you'd expect Leipzig to be a bit
Like
better.
if you're like a Marmouche or someone like that,
Sure.
like
You look
good
good there.
for you.
Ekitike, you look good there.
Yeah.
It's just about if it's like it's real or fake when you leave, you know. So that's usually the conversation out of the Bundesliga. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we got a lot of games to talk
Yeah, we
about,
have
so
a
we're
lot.
going to move on to Man City, Spurs 2-0.
Underrated game. This was fun to watch.
It was an eye opener.
Very eye opening.
Yeah.
Remember last week the Rolly test? The Rolly test came out?
Man
Oh,
City
yeah.
Rolly test.
Man City and the Spurs Rolly test. Both were this week. The diamond testers were out,
Yeah.
and one of them came out
Negative.
deep
It wasn't those team moves.
Sure, we did talk about
either.
this.
It's the good shit.
because it was two teams that last week we weren't sure. They both played games.
Man
where,
City
like,
played
yeah,
Wolves.
Yeah.
Spurs played Burnley.
Yeah, we weren't sure like if it was just a matter of playing a shitter, and Spurs look pretty.
Listen, Thomas Frank, absolute wonder job he's doing so far.
Are you on that train? Pause.
Listen, I've never been off the train. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I never called him out and said I didn't like the signing.
True.
I thought it was a decent signing, decent appointment, and like right now it's a fantastic match
Yeah.
for those two. They fit so well together, and honestly, what he's done with like Richarlison, Kudus as well, like that midfield seems rejuvenated. That defensive line seems a lot more sturdier than it did last season.
Yeah.
They just seem much more structured. And they kind of showed that against Man City too. Man City coming in with like an extremely attacking lineup, and it did not pay off at all.
Bro, Pep, wake the fuck up, dog. Pep has to lock in. These lineups are ridiculous. Choose an 11 and just play that
to
11
it.
until they consistently win
But he's
games.
never
They will
done
get
that.
better.
He's never
They will
done
get
that.
better.
But he keeps trying to change things bro, if something's working, keep it. Like, keep
Yeah.
it working or try to build on it. How do you want to just keep rotating? You can do that when the guys that you're like rotating into the system are the Gundogans and the Kovacic's that have been played in millions of systems and know how to play different types of ball. Ryan Cherky and Tijani Reindeers is still young. Like I put him in the same pool as Cherky. These guys, like, tactically, you cannot just tell them one game play as a Mezzala and next game play as a Trequarista. Like, every game is playing a different type of thing.
Yeah.
Just let the 11 players play one type of ball and let them improve on that. That's what Thomas Frank does very well, in my opinion. He doesn't play some overly complex football. It's a 4-2-3-1. He played the same one with Brentford. It's just...
He's flexible too.
He's very flexible.
You know, he could change the formation depending on how the game is going. Even Pep, though, he's flexible. But there are, I do agree with what you're saying, because like I was looking at that lineup and I see Marmoush left wing, and he could play there, but Marmoush left wing is a weird fit because
You're not going to get the full 100% best of Marmoush when you put him in.
I find he's more in a striker position. That's when he excels. Like you know, he's a good finisher. And you're putting him left wing where he's a bit isolated and he needs to a little bit link up a bit more. So, I see what you're saying.
And like Oscar Bob and Rico Lewis,
Dude.
those guys were not playing in the Club World Cup.
Yeah.
They're both of them. Like, not only do you change one, you could have kept either Foden or Mateus Nunes, which were both good in the Club World Cup. Especially Mateus Nunes. Mateus Nunes was a great player in the Club World Cup. You rotate both of them out, and no shit, you're getting inconsistencies, in my opinion.
Yeah, and honestly, like, it's weird because I feel like the sentiment of this game could have like been just as easily the opposite, because there was a lot of times 0-0 where, bro, Man City had chances. Marmoush had a pretty much no one around him, just one-on-one with the goalie, and he gets stonewalled.
Yeah,
The Haaland dribble, through ball to Marmoush.
That was nuts by Haaland.
It was fantastic, bro. I was watching. I got up on my feet. I'm a Marmoush owner, by the way.
Yeah.
Bro, what a week.
Whiffed. Absolutely whiffed.
Cherky was like losing possession, holding on to the ball too long, wasn't distributing well. Like it seemed like again, it was like just a mishmash of players that were extremely technical, but not in the positions that they could excel in.
Yeah.
And it seemed like nobody knew what they needed to do. No one knew, like, okay, am I going to play more defensive? Am I going to like track back? Am I going to be doing this? Am I going to be doing that? Like,
And they're all super talented.
they're extremely
All these
talented.
players are super talented. That's Pep's profile, is super talented, technical players. And I have a question for you guys. If Pep and Thomas Frank swapped roles, what do you think the score of that game would be? So Pep was
teams?
managing Spurs and Thomas Frank would be managing City. Because I know my answer.
Really, you would say Frank?
I would say Thomas Frank with City would destroy Spurs Pep.
So you're saying Frank is
tough.
a better manager than Pep, technically,
At the moment,
in 2025?
Well, the
Pep has
talent
not
on that
proved-
Man City team
Pep
is
has not
insane.
proved me otherwise in over a year and a half, in my opinion.
That's kind of heinous to say. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, give Frank his flowers, but not there yet.
I'm trying to do a combined 11 in my head, and I do think like defensively, Man City is. It's weird to say because they just bought like Aït Nouri. They a couple of years ago they bought Guardiol, but he didn't play. So right now that defense is kind of all Spurs.
These players
to be
are
honest.
at the disposal of Pep.
Yeah.
But even starting Trafford too, Trafford just getting
Trafford
back.
disaster
This was
class.
his first home game,
Yeah.
and he looked extremely nervous. That poor pass to Ruben Diaz that led to the goal.
Yeah.
To the Brendan Johnson goal.
Yeah.
That looked like Sunday league stuff.
Seems like Donnarumma is
On his way in.
on his way to.
I don't think it's coincidence that like the same day or like the day after, a couple hours after, it came out that like more rumors Donnarumma to Man City and all that. So
They need a goal. That's the thing. They need
but
a
they
new.
need a goal. You just spent 25 million on Trafford. So
no,
what do you
40.
do?
Wasn't it 40 or something?
Something
crazy?
heinous.
Was
I
it
think it was
40?
25. I'm not exactly sure.
Could
but
be right. I don't
40 would be agreed.
It was.
I feel like 40 we would have
But-
about
But-
it.
But he was spectacular last year in the championship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll take time. Like, listen, it's his first real home game. So
But the thing with City is you shouldn't be buying projects to start for your team. Like you shouldn't be buying a
Yeah.
project goalkeeper.
and then throw him in.
Yeah, you should be
Like-
buying like finished product goalkeeper.
I don't know what's
player.
going on with Ederson. He looks a little bit in distraught, I find. Like, you see the.
looks
Well,
wrecked.
don't they
Yeah.
push them out? Didn't they push him out for? I mean, from what it looks like on our end, no fucking reason.
I don't know.
It doesn't seem like it. I really don't know why.
I think someone said it. We were saying like they've never watched Ederson just put up a shitty game.
Yeah.
Like
He's had howlers, but the overall games have
no,
always
like-
been
like,
decent.
He yes, turnovers and stuff like that, but
But that's because you're playing so much with your feet. You're bound
yeah,
to
but
have
was,
bound to make
was
mistakes.
Ederson at the point where he had to get pushed out of Manchester City? I
I'm
don't
not
think
sure.
I don't think so.
I feel like in a game like this, especially, like throwing Trafford in to play from the back with the Spurs pressing you, like
it all originates from Pep not starting Ederson after making one mistake last season. Do you remember that?
yeah, I guess so.
Killed his
so dumb.
confidence, came back, played like shit for a few games,
And
kept
then-
getting rotated in and out. Ederson gone confidence.
But that now,
goalkeeper's a mental game.
yeah, it is
It's
because now, like, imagine a Sherky who maybe didn't have a good game, or even Reindeers. Reindeers wasn't that good. Imagine next game.
Yeah, but they know that. Okay, well, listen, if I don't start, chances are I'll have an opportunity to get subbed in.
But
a
it's the
goalkeeper-
mental fortitude. Like, you're gonna have to fight for that spot again, which is good to have. Like a competitive.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's really tough because again, if you can't find consistent form with these players, and you're just gonna have these on and off periods where some of the players in the team are on form, some of them are still cold, some of them aren't match fit. Like, if you have a consistent 11 or at least a consistent rotation of I don't know 15 players or whatnot,
yeah.
then all those players will have minutes. All those players will be match fit. They will have the experience. They will be able to get into the games quicker. So, yeah, Man City, Pep still has a lot of work to do. But this, again, the poor start to the season has happened last year too. Like, they still finished third last season. So
It's
like,
only one loss. So
it's only one loss, and it's the Spurs at the
game.
beginning of the season. So
Yeah.
I don't know. The season's long, but Man City have some work to do definitely.
verdict's not out on Spurs though. I'm not allowing
For real?
Spurs. I'm not allowing the Spurs verdict to be that all they're back. Spurs are back.
I saw some people talking about like top four.
Yeah, that's
like,
why I'm not ready for that.
they look good though.
They look good.
Sure.
They look confident.
Like even Kudus was amazing.
Sure, but play Newcastle. Play,
play-
versus Chelsea.
Yeah, we'll see.
more
Man
consistency.
City is I don't know why Man City to me was never a bar game, like a bar test. Like Man
That's
City
crazy.
was Man
I
City
put them
was
second. I put them second.
I'm saying right now, like under Pep at the moment, Man City is not a barometer because it's too volatile. Playing Man City is too volatile.
New signings, yeah, like like you don't have a really solid 11, so I can see what
It
you're
would not
saying.
surprise me if Man City went to go dominate Liverpool one Sunday and the following weekend lose to Burnley 2-1 in extra time. Like
That'd be heinous.
it's a little bit too
It
volatile.
has to be said too. Spurs Man City, even with Ange, I believe Spurs has.
They won 4-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spurs has run away with that fixture. So it could be that it's
Bro,
just Man City doesn't know.
Ange is looking like shit right now.
Oh, dude.
No, Ange had a good start to Spurs as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I'm saying just overall, like
the
With
it-
what
the
he had,
polarity.
maybe?
It's like
It's
the
tough.
polarity. Like Ange had these super high highs and these like bottom of the barrel
That's the
lows.
thing.
Thomas Frank gives that consistent vibe. It gives that like you're consistently improving.
yeah, but he did add Kudus and Paulinho, which are
good.
Good
Yeah.
signings.
There were smart
Very
signings. So definitely see that happen.
Anyway, moving on, we have Chelsea, West Ham 5-1. I got a little bit excited at the beginning when I got that when I see that West Ham is
yeah.
in it, but then Chelsea just completely take over and win the game.
Yeah, no. This was, I think, yeah, listen, Chelsea played very well. Obviously, 5 goals is nothing to look away from, but West Ham is horrendous.
Yeah, West
really,
Ham's
really
ass.
bad.
Shambles.
West Ham's ass.
They couldn't even complete passes at this point. And I think Chelsea is just They're very well set up. They played their game and 5 goals, even without Cole Palmer.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
That FPL owners.
Without Cole
Well,
Palmer.
I think he got an
advantage Cole.
Yeah, I think I saw
Advantage Chelsea. Sorry.
injury. A little injury.
Yeah, but honestly, this I think this is more of a statement on West Ham because I don't think at the beginning of the season people expected them to be this poor.
Not this bad.
At the beginning, and I mean Jared Bowen even said it after the game too. He's like, we're not even doing the basics right. Where I think goals for and against they have 8 goals and they've only scored 2. They've conceded 8 goals in 2 games, so it's like that's not a Premier League level.
And am I tripping or Paqueta rumored to be leaving?
I'm sure he's always been kind of rumored.
Honestly,
Still seeing it.
Yeah,
I'm still seeing it, but
did
like
score.
2-2. Yeah,
Score,
that was
so-
a banger.
Yeah, it was a banger of a goal. So
Out of
Paqueta
nowhere.
only scores bangers.
the
I guess.
individual, he's always shown individual brilliance at West Ham. So like, he's always been a very good player. So I don't see why it's not super shocking to me. But I mean, what's shocking is that the rest of the West Ham team,
Yeah.
horrendous.
I think for Chelsea, though, it's a testament that I feel like maybe last year you could have said, oh, without Cole Palmer, things would have been different. But now I feel like they've set the foundations right that, for example, you could put a Joao Pedro in his place and he'll still, he was amazing this game. He'll still, perform to a high level. 2 goals for Joao Pedro. And I feel like they're flexible enough to do that now with a Delap up top.
Yeah.
They were able to figure it out, and you have these youngsters coming in like Estevao who played amazing right when Cole Palmer was deemed not fit to play. So they're very flexible now, and I think Chelsea. I would look away from that first result against Crystal Palace because I think Crystal Palace is just a good team.
Defensively solid.
Yeah.
I think they'll keep most teams to low scoring.
Yeah, I think Chelsea this year is very well set up. That's what I think.
I have a question because we just spoke about Man City and now we're speaking about Chelsea. Which team of these two have the most talent, player-wise?
Yeah, but talent is.
What do you
tough.
measure? What do you measure? Like they have a quantity. I think Chelsea have a.
No, because
Maybe a higher
I'm thinking Pep has this pool of talent,
Yeah.
and seems like for a whole year and even now he still can't figure out what how to put out an 11 that's cohesive. And Maresca seems like he has the same issues because he's always trying to put out different wingers, whatever combinations, but it seems like it works a lot more often for Maresca.
Yeah, I think talent probably Man City, but that's not to say that Chelsea can't compete with Man City because I feel like at the end of the day you could have a good team and maybe not have a talented player in each position.
It's very close. I would actually
Yeah,
say it's
it is
very,
pretty
very
close.
close.
I think you could say that Man City's players currently have a higher talent level, but Chelsea's talent potential overall could also be
probably.
very
See what
high.
you're saying. Yeah.
Haaland's closer to his limit.
I mean, he's I'm not gonna
But I'd
say
say
he's at his peak,
Haaland,
but
Cole
he's
Palmer,
there.
Haaland, Cole Palmer can cancel out. Although I think Haaland's a tier above.
That's crazy.
But let's say that cancels out.
Yeah.
Then you move down to the next best players, and then you're
Man
looking
City,
at
Marmoush, you have,
Doku's, Marmoush.
Cherky had even
Cherky,
talent
right here.
wise.
But we're forgetting Rodri.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But Rodri and Caicedo, I would
Yeah,
say.
that's a
Rodri,
matchup.
Caicedo, kind of.
Yeah.
Although Rodri, Haaland, in my opinion, better than Caicedo, Palmer.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
the
obviously.
charts are going one direction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've had, you have the Rodri chart that's maybe like this, but the Caicedo chart's like this. So they may be close, but
Yeah.
the trajectory is a little different, you know?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So it's tough. But yeah, and Chelsea definitely. Listen, they're showing that they are a top team right now, and I think they also need to face maybe a bit better competition. But West Ham, they got
Yeah.
some questions to answer. Graham Potter, brother.
But Estevao,
Estevao though,
quel
man of the
jugador.
match.
He's we
Proving
saw
a
him
lot of
live.
people wrong.
When we saw him live, what'd you guys think?
I thought he
Didn't
wasn't good.
didn't pop
move.
out
He
to me.
didn't pop out. I agree.
It looked
lot of the other
22 players, and he was one of those 22 players on
Yeah.
the pitch.
But this was his first Premier League start. I think he played almost 80 minutes.
He was great.
He had a good game.
Yeah,
He had
yeah.
a good game. He did not look like he was out of place.
At all.
Like he was coming from another league. Like he looked like he was just maybe had a couple games last season in the Prem already, which he didn't. So
And the confidence to do that, you're coming from a different country, you're being slotted in a moment where, I think he didn't think himself that he was gonna start that game because Cole Palmer maybe was gonna play. It's impressive. Impressive that he got man of the match.
Next man up, and you had to perform, and he
what I'm
performed.
saying.
So.
low key, he's playing the exact position he played.
At Palmeiras?
Yeah, at Palmeiras.
Maybe.
He's playing the exact same position. Like if there was a way to get the best out of a guy, it would be playing him in the same position he was at.
Yeah.
And, like a team like Palmeiras, bro, like low-key, they just set up like Chelsea just so they can sell all these fuckers to
True
Chelsea.
vibes.
That's actually pretty smart. You set up like the top teams so that it looks like it's the right profile.
If Varver was here, he would say at 100% he'd start giving you examples because I know he's spoken about this before. I'm pretty sure about teams setting up to sell.
Benfica probably.
Like
Benfica, Porto.
leagues set up a style of football that's similar to the Premier League so they can sell to the Premier League.
Smart.
That makes sense.
Like Italy playing 5 backs, let's say, doesn't
Sell to nobody.
sell to nobody.
Yeah, 3-5-2s.
Because then you have center backs that are like center backs that aren't used to playing
Because
4
because then they say, oh, he's not good for a 4-back.
Yeah.
He's only a 3-back merchant.
That's why Bastoni
Goat.
Bastoni
Talk
would be
about him
getting a
later.
lot more calls. I'm telling you,
He's
if
been
Bastoni
getting-
played in a 4-back, he'd be getting a lot more
Yeah,
calls.
but if
Doesn't change
Bastoni,
anything.
Bastoni is only
Real
a couple.
Madrid would have been calling.
I think they already gave the call, bro. But Bastoni's uno di noi.
Bro, he is a fucking
Uno di
Nokia,
noi,
that's
bro.
why.
He would have
Yeah,
been
exactly.
perfect.
No
If-
signal.
if he was proven in a 4-back, he would have been perfect next to Rudiger like 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, Rudiger.
Thank God he plays in
Rudiger
3-back.
Bastoni works very well in my eyes.
Thank God.
The 5-back saves him. The 5-back keeps him at Inter.
Gonna keep him at Inter. If that's the case, keep playing 5-back for the rest of his career.
Yeah.
As soon as he retires, okay, back to 4. Call it a day.
Arsenal leads 5-0 for Arsenal.
Oh,
I mean, listen, it's the Gyökeres show, it's the Dalman show, Saka injury. We don't take those.
We don't lift those.
We do not
oh,
lift those.
yeah, that's like you
Tough.
won, but at what cost, kind of thing.
Yeah. No, that was a good game. That was a classic Arsenal win. Like
Little
not
5-0
even last
crashing.
season. Last season there was just those random games where they just comfortably just smoked the other team. And I did not think going into it I was kind of scared of Leeds because of their performance last week versus Everton.
Everton.
They had a
yeah.
lot of momentum.
Bro, they took it to Everton.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
took it to Everton. So I'm like, okay, this is not going to be a steamrolling game. But you cannot play the ball that you played versus Everton versus Arsenal.
Yeah, and honestly, I think that first half with Arsenal, I think there were moments where I was like, damn, they don't really look like super confident. They don't really look like they were marauding. It was weird. It didn't seem like they were like dominating the game. But then once they got those first goals, 2 goals, whatever,
The game opened up.
it opened up. And then obviously Leeds, unfortunately, when you're 2-0 down or 3-0 down, you play yourself into a hole because it's like, okay, well, do we we can't stay defensive. We kind of have to try to get back
Go
into
for it.
this, and you go forward, but then you don't have the quality to keep a high line against an Arsenal. You just don't. So it's tough for Leeds because I do think that you could find positives, but not that many.
Yeah, it's tough on a
And
5-0
coming off of that first week where there was positives all over the pitch, so it's it's really tough. Some poor decision making, poor individual passing, poor individual efforts defensively
Yeah.
that Leeds had. There was a couple times where they just got beaten off the ball easily, and Arsenal had scoring opportunities. So yeah, Arsenal showed class today.
Arsenal
in this game.
Yeah, Arsenal played fantastic. I think Arteta managed that game perfectly. And once again, proving he's a demon with the fullbacks.
Brother loves his
Dude.
fullbacks. Makes no
Fucking
sense.
Demon with the fullbacks. Him and Luis Enrique going band for band on who
Makes
can use their fullbacks the
Yeah,
best
it's
offensively.
insane.
Bro, at this point, it makes sense why he's going for all these defenders because all the defenders are scoring goals.
Yep.
Yeah, spend the money that you would have spent on forwards, just spend them on defenders. It's value.
Fuck, but Calafiori striker at this point.
Calafiori.
But I think because he's coming from that overlap position, he doesn't have the 1v1 man on man that a
Yeah,
winger
yeah.
has.
Yeah.
Like Madueke
He didn't do that much.
didn't do much.
But he had some defensive efforts that were
Yeah.
they were fine. He played
Your
as
winger, if you're talking
with
about
the
your
team.
winger with defensive efforts,
You're trying
good.
picking at
when
straws.
both your fullbacks got over
Yeah,
2
yeah,
GA
exactly.
each, you got a problem with your winger.
Yeah, and I think now
But it's
Madueke,
okay. It's okay. Big Eberechi Eze was watching the game from the
Yeah.
stands.
that Madueke deal is looking like it makes no sense in my eyes.
No, it just made sense.
Yeah,
it just
why?
made sense. Saka just got injured. Now we have Madueke on the right wing.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but you want to talk?
in
You
confidence.
want to talk about Dauman? Because Dauman's a baller.
No fucking problem. Darwin start right wing.
Honestly.
Exactly.
Darwin's now the substitute right wing for Madueke. Madueke gets 65, plays like Maduduki, and then Darwin comes in for the other 35.
But what's the point of playing Madueke if you know he's not bro? Dauman is a baller. Trust him.
It's too early.
It's too early in my opinion. It's just too early.
But again, this is something that we've spoken about, and I know Varvar would have called us out on it too. He would have been like, if a player's good, just play him.
Not at that age.
But then he's gonna say, bro, that's why Italy doesn't have talent, and because you don't play your guys at 16.
I was surprised that Nwaneri is actually younger when he debuted for Arsenal.
They showed the stats during the game, or it was during the game.
Yeah, it was during the game.
It was like in a mid.
That means Nwaneri had to be 14 years old.
No, he was 15 and a couple of days
15,
less.
15, and I think maybe 50 or 60 days less than Max Daumann, which is crazy.
Dauman's like
impressive.
Dauman's 15.
15 and like 285 days, but like I mean, who's
crazy,
counting?
bro?
Yeah,
that's crazy. We're almost 10 years older than these guys.
10 years old, and the guy's starting for us. Like not starting, but he's playing for Arsenal.
That's crazy.
But you see now, you bring in an Eze. Like, where does he fit in this?
Eze's nasty.
Yeah, but you're not gonna put Daumann on higher up the pecking order than Eze.
No, I don't think. No, I'm not talking about Daumann. I'm talking more like the Maduekes. Like, where do these guys go? Martinelli now.
There's a lot of games. I'm not worried.
Yeah, that's why it's a long season. I found like I wasn't a fan of the Madueke transfer because it was kind of just like surplus. But I mean, he has higher upside than let's say some other options available. And I mean, if you need him in a game, he's there.
Chelsea do it. They don't get ripped for it. Well, they do by me, but
18 from Brazil, and it's just
but like in Nkunku, João Felix, like you already have a cam, you have Cole Palmer, and you go buy 2 backup cams.
Because after those 2 signings have already been made, you already forgot about that first one.
They had Nico Jackson, which everyone was glazing all of last season until the end when he got injured, and then you go sign 2 strikers in the summer. So like Chelsea. I don't want to hear Chelsea fans talking about this Madueke signing as being.
I like the Eze one.
Negative. Eze one I like much more.
I can't hate on that.
But it's a long season, and I think everyone's going to get a chance to play.
Yeah.
Champions League, I can see Nwaneri starting at cam instead of Odegaard to rest Odegaard versus, let's say it's a Leipzig draw.
Yeah.
In the Champions League.
Yeah, whoever you're facing, a lower table team.
But a couple of difficult fixtures coming up for Arsenal, so the Saka injury, we'll see how that goes.
3 to 4 weeks, but it's never a good sign when a guy gets injured right after coming back from an injury.
Yeah.
Well, listen, there's international break that's going to be happening, so that takes out a couple weeks.
Man City.
Bro, Liverpool, Nottingham Forest, City, Newcastle.
Brutal.
Oh.
Good luck to
Gyökeres test? Diamond test?
Gyökeres, bro, Broly test is out.
Oh, ain't that team move.
That might be another agenda switch. I'm not gonna cap
that's the good diamond test.
This guy's touch is looking quite atrocious.
I'm about to take out that New York City Diamond District diamond tester.
Listen, he scored 2 goals.
He did
two goals, brother.
One of them was quite nice, actually, too.
Good finish.
Good finish.
The pen was a good finish, and then he fixed his hair.
Whatever.
Dude, that was so corny, man.
I like it.
Cornball.
I like it. That just shows that these guys listen to us.
Confidence.
Yeah, but that
I like
means
Mike
that
Striker
it gets
confidence,
to him.
actually.
Bro, it gets to him that someone quote tweets a video of him trying to fix his hair, and it says like, and then it's just like, yeah, you know what? I'll show you guys.
But then he goes and scored 2 goals on the weekend, so.
And then Timber does the same.
Yeah.
Looking good.
How many points did Timber get you this year?
24.
That's
crazy. FPL Dawn right there.
Guy with the #1 FPL team this week and triple captaining Timber.
So. Yeah, on the bench.
How do you know, bro?
How do you know? Triple captain Timber and had 3 Burnley players.
3 Burnley players that all got double digits.
Yeah. What is that guy?
Should have been me.
Man, you wonder if you should just like fucking gamble it all and
these guys are too good, bro.
Like it was
How
last
do you
week
even
with
think of
Semenyo.
that?
Someone triple captain Semenyo in the first week.
But that makes more sense. Semenyo's a forward.
Triple captain Semenyo versus Liverpool.
Like triple captaining
still,
Timber, you shouldn't. Like that means
what are you doing?
That's true.
Like that has to be a misclick. You can't just triple captain Timber because you thought about it.
Like you really,
Timber will do good at
deep it. You're like,
there's so many millions of combinations that someone does everything.
I guess
someone out there is probably triple captaining like
Maguire.
Estevao in his first week, or Maguire.
But that's a forward, so that makes kind of sense.
Yeah,
know?
Timber is fucking wild.
Like Timber's just like, you didn't even know if he was gonna start this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy.
I was actually thinking about triple captaining Timber.
Yeah, the hindsight
didn't pull the trigger in the end.
Points. I actually offered you a trade.
Yeah, it's true.
You offered me to a trade.
Oh yeah,
that's okay.
We were trying to offload Timber. That's what we need to talk about.
It's a little bit of risk.
Yo's got an assist.
He's not a starter all the time because of Ben White.
He's gonna be starting now though.
Oh, now he is.
Because Ben White got injured. Yeah. But then when Timber gets injured, then who goes right back?
Conversations. Whoever that is,
I don't even know who the fuck they put right back.
Mosquera played right back actually because Timber came off for Mosquera.
Yeah, it's true. Mosquera, but not what he wants.
Might have to see those waiver placements.
Yeah. Anyway, Fulham won. Manchester United won. Woo! I would have loved to have Varvar here.
Oh yeah.
To be able to shit on him once again because it's another positive drop in points.
We played well. The result didn't show it.
Yep.
Again, once again, it didn't show it. They did have good moments though. I will not lie.
That Cunha chance, that Bayern Deer almost assist.
Yeah, but
that was crazy.
Again, this is second week in a row where it's like it could have been a win. You know, like the finishing needed to be better. Like they had good chances, they had good contact on the ball. They shot it on net, but it's like you're shooting to the goalie, or you're slightly missing. It's just they're off the mark right now, which is crazy.
I was telling Paula before the podcast started. I think this is like Amrim's system is based like it limits your individual creativity. I find, and players like Mbeumo, Cunha, who are players that you just need to let ball out because
I think they've been balling out though.
I agree.
No, I agree.
But I'm saying they're so restrained by this system that is clearly not working. And for example, you have a Bruno playing center mid, which listen, he's been doing fine. But why are you playing Bruno center mid when you know he's a good cam and he could be world class as a cam?
I always found that so stupid.
It makes no sense to me.
You took your best player and just
dropped him deep.
You just chose to not optimize him.
Exactly.
Just so you can slot in another player. But you already had the solution at home.
Same thing.
Go buy a center mid so you can keep Bruno cam.
Exactly.
Same thing. You're starting Mount, false nine, whatever
Mount
it was.
has been good though.
He was fine. He was good. But you just bought $95 million Sheshko.
Yeah.
You're not gonna play him. You're not gonna give him that.
But Mount's at 65 million pound from a couple seasons ago. So
yeah,
it's the battle of
high price tags.
Battle of high price tags.
But it's like he's trying to fit all these players in this system, very rigid, which is not what we see with Spurs and Thomas Frank, who's able to flex, change the positions, change the formation based on who they play against. And I'm seeing that, bro. I actually like Mbeumo, I like Cunha, but something's not working. And listen, Amram with 24.1%. Win percentage. That's really bad.
No, I'd say it's even lower.
No, it's 24.1%
in the Prem.
I'd say it's even lower.
Champions League and all that.
24%. You're looking at what was that guy's name? Krauman?
Oh,
the guy that got relegated twice.
Oh man,
I don't remember.
I'm gonna get burned for this.
They're like Fulham was draw, Arsenal loss, last season.
Bro, he has like nine wins and like
loss.
7.
Ten Hag has more wins.
Loss.
Than this time.
Yeah.
Draw, loss.
What was that thing? Gary Neville had more.
Yeah, Gary Neville has a better win percentage at Valencia than Amram does in Manchester United. But yeah, I don't know. I think there needs to be a conversation about standards here because like it depends how long you want to ride this out for. If you're a Manchester United fan that thinks, listen, this is just a bad patch. And we'll like once Amarim, like once the players get back into it, and like we'll be on a good run. We'll have the good environment. Like sure, but then you have to also think about like okay, but if it doesn't work out, what do you do?
Sacked.
That's what you say now.
Amarim, I've been saying.
Yeah, you've been saying it.
That Amarim will be the first manager that's sacked. But the only thing that's stopping that prediction from coming true is the staff realizing that this is a competent team now. The manager is the problem. Bro, Amarim is a good manager somewhere. I just don't think it's at Manchester United. A guy like Glasner would come in and be much better.
Thomas Frank would have helped.
But
Thomas Frank would have been fucking liquid with the system.
Yeah, but the issue is now is that I think you're too late now. You either do it near Christmas.
You're Manchester United. You can still find a manager.
I don't think like you'll find an interim.
I'm on the fence. Because it's 2 games. And I feel like we've been saying give him time, give him his season or whatever. But like, yeah, this is bad.
I use all of last season. I don't care about the 2 games now. I use all of last season as a sample size too, because these managers are so blanketed. Like they're so like cushioned by the fact that last season it was like, oh, but he didn't get the funding, he didn't get his summer signings and whatever. And now he's got the summer signings, so now we can judge him. But a guy like Thomas Frank, did Thomas Frank ever complain at Brentford about getting his big summer signings?
Yeah,
like now he's at Spurs, and now he's probably super happy because he can get Polinas and Cunhas.
Yeah.
Kuduses. But last season, Amrim had a competent enough team to finish in the top 10.
Yes.
The same reason why Ange got sacked. Ange got sacked and they won the fucking Europa League. And they finished the same level as Manchester United. We said, oh, but Amarim needs a summer to get his signings. Lost in the Europa League and finished at the same point as Spurs.
Yeah, but I mean, the issue is that with like it's not necessarily his fault completely because, listen, Cunha puts in a couple of those chances over the last 2 weeks, and Buemo puts in a couple of chances over the last 2 weeks. Like, and let's say even Šeško had a shot. I know these are hypotheticals, but the whole narrative switches if a couple of those goals go in.
For sure.
You know
But
what I
it's
mean?
not
We
a
wouldn't
lot
have
of
this
quality
conversation.
chances. It's you're saying a couple of those chances.
I think they've been actually very good chances. It's just they haven't finished.
But it's not volume. It's really not volume. Aside from that pen, they generated like, I wouldn't say they generated like 0.6 xg.
They're getting in the right spots. Like I think they're getting in much better spots than they were last season with the front three they had. So like the quality is there, the potential is there. Just something needs to happen, like just to get it over that hump, and then you won't have this on your back that people are coming after your neck because you're not getting the result. And listen, it's not like they lost. Like I know they should have
Yeah,
won.
they tied.
They tied. They haven't lost. But I mean, yeah, it's alarming when it's you're facing a Fulham and it's like, okay, well, you just kind of should win this game considering how much money we spent.
Full
Yeah.
of shit.
Yeah, no, Fulham's not fantastic.
Fulham's gonna finish like around mid-table this season. Like they're not that bad. Just kidding.
I think defensively, like Manchester United have good pieces. Like I like the Maguire. I like their fullbacks. I think they're solid. That midfield's a bit of a question mark, in my opinion, because like now Mainu's kind of out of the picture. So it's like
How true is that
It's
that he
tough.
requested a
a transfer. I'm not sure.
Who, Menu?
Yeah,
if Varver was here? You know what he'd say?
Bro, Nacho.
Bro, don't fucking believe that
Natural.
bullshit.
bro.
Don't believe that.
Gazzetta dello Sport.
Bro, are you in the locker room? With
But that's another player that, like, I don't understand why he's not being even tested. Like,
Noneri, Arsenal's wasting Noneri.
Yeah.
But Kobe Mainoo that can just sit on a bench at fucking 19 years old is fine.
because
No
we've
problem.
seen the
20.
potential. Yeah, he's had a couple of bad performances that maybe relegated him to the bench.
But he's
like,
had good performances.
He's had good performances
Even
too.
for
you know
England
what I
too,
mean?
he had good performances.
Yeah.
So
And he's highly rated. So I think, I don't know, now the pieces are too, like even Ahmad right wing back, is that really the position where you could excel at? Sure, he's had decent performances there, but
trying to play more up, and it's like
I think he's more of a right winger. Like you're limiting his chances to goal
Yeah.
if you're playing him right wing back. So I don't know. It's all these.
Bro, they went to go buy two cams. Like they went to go buy two, not cams, but like if you're gonna play the 3-4, what is it? They play the
3-4-3.
3-4-2-1 or whatever.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it.
And you call those two cams or like Ram and Lamb.
Yeah,
You had like Bruno could have been one,
yeah.
and Ahmad could have been one.
Even
Yeah.
Mount could have been one. Like
Well, Mount is technically
But-
one because Cunha's playing.
But
striker.
Mbeumo, Cunha, in my opinion, are good deals. It's just now like try to fit them in this team, and I think they've been all right. They've been pretty good.
they've shown quality.
Yeah, they've shown the quality.
I'd say they'd be like Cunha and Mbeumo have been top players on the Manchester.
Yeah, they've
United.
been
Yeah.
bright spots. For me, it's more like that midfield. Like it's not looking.
Casemiro's still starting
Yeah,
That's the problem.
in Big 25.
yeah.
But this okay, they're playing Grimsby. They're playing Grimsby
the
in the
FA
EFL
Cup?
in the EFL
EFL?
Cup.
Shiver me timbers.
So they're probably gonna smoke them, and that's gonna get Manchester United fans.
I
all
think Burnley's
riled up.
playing too. They're going to be playing Burnley soon or no?
And then they play Burnley in the next.
How's their
Premier League.
fixtures?
Grimsby, Burnley. So then the Manchester United fans are gonna have that hopium topped up in their veins.
Dude, I saw a tweet that said Burnley's not that straightforward of a match as it seems.
God.
Manchester United fan, by the way, said that. I could not believe my eyes.
And then they're playing Man City and Chelsea back to back. So then that'll be
That's tough.
So all the hopium will reach all-time highs, and then Manchester
Boom.
City.
Boom.
Actually,
Done.
no, they're always competitive with Man City. Always.
Yeah, it's true. With Ten Hag at least back in the day.
Yeah. Liverpool, they can get dunked on, but Man City, they're competitive.
Oh, Liverpool's smoke sesh.
And even
every
Chelsea,
year.
to be honest.
Well, it's
City
gonna be
and
fun.
Chelsea are both fixtures for United that historically I feel like they've been close games.
Don't really remember.
Last year?
Oh, 100%, my
Man United, Liverpool last year.
100%.
Man United, Liverpool.
That's
When's
a
that
Zubi right
happening?
there.
Sunday, October 19th.
Right on your
Liverpool,
calendars.
Man United.
Right on
Fucking
your
love
fucking
football,
calendar.
man.
7 up. Now we're moving to the less
Glorious.
entertaining side.
Serie A's.
Straight ass.
Serie A, where we have some interesting results
Yeah.
over at Milan versus Cremonese.
It seems like Inter's doing well. Juve's doing pretty.
Thank
pretty
God
good.
Varvar's not here today. Thank God.
Woo! Stay on that plane, bro.
No,
Yeah.
because Varvar was the one that was glazing.
Yeah, he's on my side.
He's the one that
technically.
was glazing.
But he glazes, and then first chance he gets,
Oh, he'll go for it.
he goes for it.
So for
It's an
fans
agenda
like
switch like
Allegri.
that.
How's life with Allegri?
Okay, no, this is an embarrassing loss. I'll put it like that very easily. Embarrassing loss. But like I see Cremonese just very good game from them. They put 11 guys behind the ball.
Oh, Allegri. That's Allegri talking right there.
No, wait.
He did the same shit when he was with Juventus.
I can't say Cremonese was ass because they actually gave a good game. They put 11 guys behind the ball. They scored 2 fucking wonder goals.
Yeah.
Nothing was working for Milan. Nothing was working.
Overhead scissor kick. They
Bro,
didn't
overhead
even have a
scissor kick.
shot.
Brother,
They didn't have a
when
shot.
Allegri is your manager, you will see
Expect
other
that.
teams score the craziest fucking goals of your life.
It
Versus
made no
Juventus,
sense.
bro. I would
Allegri
watch and I'd say, bro, it doesn't make sense that every week we're losing to like anomalies. We're losing to like a semi fucking bicycle kick.
Yeah,
but
but
that's
we've seen that
different.
even last year at Milan. We were losing against these wonder goals that I'm just there.
Allegri welcomes
this guy's
that.
never scored in his life. He scored his first goal against Milan at the San Siro.
The biggest game of their lives versus Milan, Juve, Inter. You know what I
But
mean? So it's like
Allegri
they
welcomes
were-
that stuff. I'm telling you, having Allegri as your manager, it makes you feel like every team's coming out to play, and they play like it's the World Cup final for them.
It's what it is when you're supposed to be the bigger team. So, like, listen, Allegri had a couple of faults. I think, first of all, I also think it's also squad depth. Like, we don't have a striker right now. We're linked to a couple of them. Boniface is not coming to Milan anymore because of his injury concerns.
Drama. What a disaster.
So, like,
His knee though.
yeah, it's kind of cooked.
I mean, that's probably just surgery stuff, but it looks
Yeah.
botched.
But
Yeah.
I think looking at this game, there's a lot of negatives. The positives, I would say, like Modric played very well. Understandably, you know his technical ability, you know he has talent.
It's a class.
But like our defense is shambolic. Like Pavlovic, you can't pull up to a game with Pavlovic, Tomori, and Gabbia and expect to keep a clean sheet. You just can't, because that's not a lineup that a Milan would have had a couple of years. Well, actually, a couple of years ago, it was garbage as well. But like the prime Milan days, like
Yeah, but you
the
can't
standard
even
has
look at
fallen
prime
off
Milan
so
days.
badly.
You can't even look at Premier League. They were so
And-
long ago. But like, listen, Malik Thiaw.
He
right
wouldn't
now-
have changed anything. I don't give a shit, bro.
But it's different, bro, because it's like
wouldn't.
because you had those players up there and you said, "Fuck, we actually have no one on our bench. There's no one we could sub out right now that would even like attempt to make a difference."
Defensively, like nothing could have done. You just need better players. That's just
Yeah, you
simply
need
what it
better
is.
players. Listen, I'm always a fan of little Pavlovic ball, but I mean,
Pavlovic with the ball was not that
with
good.
the ball he's just with his feet he's just really not
But
that good.
I think it's more like our we're not clinical. We had 24 shots, like what, 7 on target. None of them really looked super threatening.
Yeah, because you don't have a striker. You're playing what, Pulisic and
Well, Santi Jimenez
yeah,
played.
Santi Jimenez was there.
He,
Leao, Pulisic.
like the
Ooh,
thing with
they have
the thing
firepower.
with Santi is that you need him in certain games. He can't play link up because he's more of a finisher. He's more of a running behind. And like when you're playing against 11 guys behind,
he will never
parking the
flourish. He will never
Well,
flourish.
he's not gonna come and link up. That's
I
not
agree.
what he
well,
does.
so then I don't know why you're linked to Vlahovic.
I know, and I hate that too. I hate
that.
that. I hate Vlahovic in the way he plays because right now we need a link-up striker. We can't beat these low blocks because we're missing quality in the final third. And obviously Leao was missing, so all of the burden on scoring goals was on Santi, and his link-up wasn't good. So we didn't play good. It was horrendous.
Well, you still don't
Yeah.
have Jashari and Ricci.
Jashari played.
but-
Ricci, you see, this is where I'm gonna fault Allegri
Ricci
because
didn't get a minute.
Ricci didn't get a minute. Fofana played Cam, which I don't understand what was happening there. Modric played great. Jashari came on and he was good. I could see positives as in Jashari, Modric, Ricci midfield. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were drawing that up as the ideal Milan midfield.
Yeah, I like that
right
a
now.
lot. But
But then Loftus-Cheek and
Bro, they're not great.
And Fofana, you send
I like
Gulagi.
Loftus Cheeks. I like both of those players. It's just Fofana, Cam. Like, what are you doing at that point?
Yeah.
You're just wasting.
You're throwing players around, bro.
Again, it's like a Bruno. You're playing MCM when
Yeah, you're wasting him.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like you're wasting Bruno's potential versus.
Yeah, no, not the real comparison, but,
But yeah, like I
Embarrassing.
think I think just the way Allegri set up for this game and with the players that he put out there, it just
not a good
it
game.
did not gel. It did not
Who you guys
go
playing next week?
against. Who are they playing against?
Lecce.
Oh yeah, that's what I saw.
Yeah.
Again, this is the
Clip
2.0.
it. Clip it. Camarda will score on us and Lecce will win. That's an Allegri
Holy
script
cuck,
right there.
bro. Allegri's
Welcome.
big
That's an
keeper is so
Allegri
cuck.
script.
That's
right there.
crit, bro. That's insane work. It's insane work. But you know what? That's in the cards. It's always gonna be in the cards, bro.
Bro.
That's crazy.
Embarrassing.
That's crazy work.
But this is gonna be like a Cremonese 2.0 probably.
Bro,
the
I
end of the
can't
day.
believe you got Allegri as your manager. Big
But
25.
I like Allegri
He's
for
not
Milan.
like it-
Fucking hate him.
Bro, those players are just not up to par, especially at defense.
Great guy. Great guy. He's entertaining. He's a fucking entertainment to the sport.
Yeah, but he brings a form of
but
solidity.
get away from my club. Get away from my club.
What I need from him is just like
Steer the ship.
steer the ship.
Get
That's
it through choppy
literally all I
waters,
need,
and that's it.
And he's fucking bro. He's working. He has Milan working against him with these players that they're buying right
Dude.
now, because you could see this is all player trading at this point. Like now we're linked to a sporting striker harder, brother. You give Camarda on loan because he's too young, and you go and buy a young striker.
Young striker that has 5 appearances or 5 goals
Yeah.
or something like that in
So
his career. Like
I don't know.
it's so backwards thinking.
But
it's crazy.
If the debate ends up being that Camarda, remember this whole Camarda, does Milan still have the rights over him or whatever?
Yeah.
If Milan does have the rights over him, it's still, in my opinion, it was a smart move to send him to Lecce.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
I love
because-
that. I love that deal. It's
he
just
will get time.
for me, it's like you give away Camarda, who would have been a good sub or a good third striker, let's say. He could have even started a couple of games because he's good at link up. But now you buy a sporting striker who like is not proven. He's 20 years old.
Yeah.
Like
But for his development, for Camarda, I'm saying development, it's probably better that he's starting at
Yes.
Lecce
yeah.
than on a bench at Milan.
But then he comes back to Milan and you have this guy who
And then you send him at Lecce.
like I don't
40
understand.
mil down the drain. Fuck.
Whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah, first
Not
game of the
looking good.
season. Like I think Milan fans were kind of like a little overreacting. Like
No, they're
reactionary.
reacting accordingly.
I find it
Bro,
overreaction.
Cremonese will get relegated.
Yeah, I understand that, but
Bro, Millie, this is not losing to Torino, let's
No.
say.
No,
This
I-
is losing to Cremonese.
yeah, I agree. But Cremonese is coming in with like,
Garbage.
listen, I'm not saying they had every right to win this game, but it's just more like they're coming in with motivation. They're
Bro,
coming in. With,
Baschirotto hit the fucking...
yeah,
Bro,
Baschirotto,
Baschirotto emoting on us.
Yeah, Baschirotto.
Understand?
Fucking
But
ripped.
he's jacked.
That's crazy.
Actually jacked.
What a farmer.
I didn't know he had that, like...
Yeah, no, he's known for that, bro. He wears the tightest shirts. Guys supposed
does
to
it
wear
on
an XL.
purpose. Does
Wears a
it.
medium. Doesn't give a fuck.
Send him our merch.
Yeah,
he's a
honestly.
humble farmer.
Bro, imagine how
He
good he
plays the
looks with that
humble
merch.
farmer gimmick until he fucking scores a goal in 90th
Yeah, in the
minute.
summer, no training, no hermano, lifting barrels of hay
And he's hitting the fucking...
on the campagna. He's hitting the Arnold.
At
The
San
Arnold.
Siro too makes
Yeah,
it even
yeah.
worse.
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
Yeah, very, very embarrassing for Milan.
Anyway,
Yeah,
Millie, I mean,
I
comfortable smooth sailing on our ends.
yeah, listen, the Juve Parma game, I didn't really get a good look at it, but I mean, you can tell me.
This is fucking generational.
I heard he had a very, very good game.
The guy is generational, but we'll let it simmer.
I saw it was a Joe David show
Play
too.
good.
Joe David, bro. Like I said before,
He's serviceable.
we didn't need Cristiano Ronaldo striker
Yeah.
or Karim Benzema Ballon d'Or winning season. We just needed a guy that you give him the ball.
Yeah.
And he can distance himself from the center back where he can now lay it off to someone else.
Yeah.
Because we have the Conceição and Yildiz are elite at moving the ball around on top. So you just need a striker that can just fucking lay off the ball, move, find space in the box, and look his goal. His goal was just a simple striker's goal. Yildiz did the work, crossed it in. Joe David, little flick in the back of the net.
And
That's all.
this is what I'm talking about. Like Parma, now that Kivu is at Inter, Parma played terrorismo ball.
Yeah.
They were straight defending for fucking 90 minutes.
Yeah.
They didn't want to play. So when you have a Jonathan David who excels at linking up, now you're able to beat those low blocks because he's coming towards the ball. He's linking up with Yildiz. When unfortunately you just have a striker running in behind like actually Vlahovic even scored. So
Yeah, he scored.
so when you have strikers that just do the running in behind against these Serie A low blocks, you're automatically like at a disadvantage.
You're relying on brilliance. You're
Yeah.
relying on your creative players to have brilliance to break the lines.
Yeah.
Which could probably not a reliable system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Unless
those,
you have Cole Palmer or something.
and those forwards that don't come back towards the ball, like they end up playing themselves out of the play, because then they start to try to run, they try to get a path in behind, and they end up offside, or they're never in a good position. They end up finding themselves like between two defenders. Like obviously you're not gonna make that pass, so it's like it's very tough. They don't seem to play like with the squad. Whereas like if you have a striker that like a link-up striker, like you said, that's able to drop down, able to create that link to the goal
But it
wide.
creates so much space.
It
You
creates
saw
so
David
much more
was
opportunity
playing.
and time. Yeah.
David played good.
Yeah, he played well.
David would play well. Obviously, man of the match I think was Yildiz.
Yeah, Yildiz definitely. That
really
Bremer,
coming
bro,
into
it's
his
so
own.
nice to have Bremer back.
A bit more
Did you see that Bremer
confidence.
block?
Which one?
He blocked the goal.
Off the line?
I'll show you guys after. No. Parma crosses the ball in.
Yeah.
Goal. Di Gregorio kind of like overcommitted. Completely empty net. Bremer is standing there. Bremer just throws in a tackle. Like
Oh,
saves
just
saves a
completely
goal.
blocked it.
Yeah, bro. Having Bremer is night and day.
Yeah.
He's not fully back in shape.
He'll get there.
but
It helps.
completely different. But verdict's still not in on Tudor.
Tudor
I'm
ball.
not. I'm not. It's
A lot
Parma.
of Juventus fans are they're saying I'm on
Support.
board.
Bro. He attacks well. He defends well.
Yeah.
The bar is so in hell for Serie A
Might.
fan bases that if
Absolutely
your guy just does the bare minimum of football properly,
We lift that.
you're happy. And if you keep making Yildiz good, bro,
Even better.
I'm happy.
But you see, he's got him playing in the right position. Cam, he played in
Yeah.
that little half space spot, and that's where he excels. So
He's in the Verts. He's in the Verts Musiala
yeah,
area.
whatever you call
The
that.
lamb.
Yeah, the lamb
kind of-
situation.
What? There's a name for that.
Half space. I don't know.
No.
Like a position wise.
Mezzala? Isn't the Mezzala just in the left
Not
half
really.
space?
It's more advanced than that.
Trequartista, 3/4.
Yeah.
You're there.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, and Inter
Yeah.
5-0 to Torino. I did not watch the game, to be fair.
It's okay.
I mean,
You're recovering.
Liverpool, Newcastle was playing, so
This is what it was. It
my
was
priorities.
It was Inter, and I would like switch between the Newcastle. I was watching Newcastle up until around 2-0,
Yeah,
and then Inter game was playing in the background, and then Bastoni scored, and I'm like, okay,
yeah.
I need to get on.
That was me with Inter and Torino. I played the first 15 minutes. Then Liverpool, Newcastle started. Inter was already winning, so I said, "Fuck you."
Yeah. So,
Unsuccessful here. Watch.
unfortunately, but honestly, from what I saw today, I'm very surprised because I think a lot of people going into this season were like, it was two camps, two distinct camps. It was either Inter have the absolute best squad in Serie A and should obviously be the favorites, or this team is an absolute disaster. We need Inter needs to sell like 6 more players and get 6 new players. Like this team will not be winning Serie A. So going into that, like two polarizing groups, there was never like a clear idea of how this team was going to go. And honestly, I saw good play. I saw fluid passing. Petar Sucic was a
He was good. I was gonna say that.
revelation. I couldn't believe how good he was playing.
Yeah, that's
And
one
he only-
guy I could support.
But he only started because Çalhanoğlu was suspended from the first game.
He's better than Çalhanoğlu.
I'm not going to say better just yet, but Petar Sucic, the way he played was absolutely fantastic. Marauding with the ball, his vision and
link up.
foresight. His link up with Thuram on Thuram's goal for the 2-0, did it without even looking. Just a back heel flick without even looking. Thuram finishes it.
Yeah,
So it was
yeah.
like fantastic play from him. I don't think Barella had that great of a game because he ended up playing Regista, which is never his strong suit.
Like a Çalhanoğlu role?
Every time he's played Regista, he's never been great. So again, you're not playing towards his
Why is
strengths.
Mkhitaryan still starting?
He actually had a decent game. He missed a bunch of chances.
Big
Holy
25,
man.
bro.
I agree, but
Everyone on your team 8.3, 7.5, 8.6. Mkhitaryan 6.8. Like,
I think that's why we brought in Diouf because like Diouf would be kind of like that Mkhitaryan, replace him more like an attacking box to box.
Did you look him up? Like, do you rate him?
I watched. Like, he came on for the last 10 minutes.
Oh, you did?
Brother, man.
He's a truck, huh?
No, forget truck. Like this guy was not doing good at all.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, he stunk. He stunk for the first 10 minutes. I don't want to rip him too hard because it was like
22.
like he's still young. Like it was his first. Like he only got into the squad like 2-3 days ago. Like
Yeah, it was
you throw
kind
him
of-
on for 10 minutes like just to see how well, bro. He had 3-4 touches. All 3 or 4 touches were dispossessions. Like he lost the ball, put Inter in very bad position. I'm like, dude, he's
He
gonna
came
cost us the clean sheet.
He came on for Mkhitaryan.
He came on for Mkhitaryan. So like
yeah, that's
I
probably
think
the
I
sub.
think that's the sub, but overall team was fantastic. Thuram finally back on the score sheet again. Lautaro on the score sheet.
I
great
saw
play.
Lautaro do a couple of nice things.
Good link up, good
Yeah.
But
play.
it's
Like
just, it's the ball is the same ball as last season.
to a
It is.
certain extent, because at a certain point he changed to a 3-4-2-1. So like we had 2 attacking players.
Who played there?
It was Bonny and who was the other one? Zielinski, I think.
Really?
Yeah. But Bonny, oh man, it's so refreshing to have
Bonny Blue.
actual like competent forwards on the bench to
That
come
can run.
on and actually do well. Because coming off of Arnautovic, Correa, Taremi,
Cook
you knew
season.
as soon as they came on, you were not scoring. So to have Bonny come on and he ends up scoring in his first game, a pretty decent goal. Torino made so many mistakes. These guys are not good. They're terrible.
I'm trying to remember their coach. I kind of forgot.
I think it's Baroni.
Oh yeah, the Lazio.
It's Baroni.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Bro, the amount of mistakes we're making from, I think Inter scored 3 goals just off of goalie errors, passing it to the defenders into midfield, and they just got
Yeah.
dispossessed.
They lost their goalie to Napoli. Ricci to
Wasn't
Milan.
great. Wasn't great at all. So I do think that we're gonna have to Diamond Tester will stay out for now. because
But 5-0 is good.
but 5-0. Listen,
That's how you want to start the season.
crazy how they reminded me of 5-0 first game back, bro.
That's great. I didn't think about that. I did not think about that.
I didn't think about that till I opened Twitter. And I'm like,
Just since you put the rage
yeah,
bait.
it's
That's
5-0
rage
boys.
bait,
I was like, damn, fuck yeah.
It's
Way
either
to
winning or losing.
I was
It's
losing. I was
5-0.
winning and losing either way. So it was like, yeah, it was pretty crazy. But overall, happy with the squad. Bastoni, greatest defender in the world, and I can do about it, unfortunately. So
He did score.
Padma, man. Give him glory, give him fire, give him Padma.
yeah,
Tires.
pretty much.
What are we gonna get into next?
Yeah,
Well, fucking Barcelona's absolutely.
Yeah.
What a game. These brothers.
little remontada sesh.
These brothers, you can't count Barcelona out
No.
ever.
No.
Yeah, I know. it's
2-0
kinda crazy.
down at Levante. Actually, quite nice goals from Levante. Very surprising. And then just everything started clicking. 3 goals. I think this talks more about like Barcelona's defense. And looking at that lineup when it first came out, I looked at that defense and I'm like, it's not gonna look pretty. And then obviously the forwards are always, you can rely on Yamal, you can rely on Rafinha.
That's the
Even Ferran Torres nowadays you can rely on. So I think I'm just looking at that defense and I'm kind of scared in Champions League potentially when you have these teams running at you, just because like the depth. Like if one of these guys gets hurt,
Yeah, it's Christensen. It's
Oh,
Christensen
brutal.
coming on.
you
No,
know.
honestly, like I'm a little concerned for Champions League, because if you're pulling up the Champions League and you're conceding like this, like it's very tough. Like I know the thing is that yes, you have one of the world's best attacking players.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
you could always rely on them trying to get you back into it. But do you really want to put them in that position week in, week out?
Every time.
Like, dude, it's you're expecting them to bail you out all the time, but a lot of changes need to be made on the defensive side of the ball. But
I mean,
they're
the
winning.
team is like Pedri. Pedri had a great game. It was Pedri Casado as a pivot.
Yeah,
And
Casado, yeah.
Pedri scored a banger.
Yeah, and Ferran starting striker nowadays.
Yeah.
Lewandowski kind of like more rotation. Everything's looking amazing for Barca, but defensively, like it just didn't make sense why they couldn't just go get anything on the market, like
Yeah, like even
fucking
losing
anything.
Inigo.
Like, I'm not saying to go get a Konate or an Upamecano or like
Yeah.
even like anything in the middle of the tier either. Just go sign a center back. That's
Yeah.
better than Christensen.
For sure.
But go to Chelsea. Chelsea probably have like 3 center backs they probably could have sold you.
It looks like they can't buy right now. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I think they just
I
can't
guess the
buy.
financial issues are that bad that
And you're Barca though.
I know.
Yeah, I know, but it's
Sell Dani Olmo and buy center back.
I think it's registration issues. Like
But
they were
now-
having trouble signing Rashford, and that was
not
alone.
Yeah.
You know, so like
And Rashford's cameo was decent.
he was
I
only
wouldn't-
on for
was that
45
worth
minutes.
it?
He got yanked.
I'm not gonna invest my stocks yet. I could see his potential for sure, but I still feel like there's instances where it's like you didn't really have to get him.
I would say, was that worth it considering that you weren't able to sign a center back, even a center back on loan? Like,
Yeah, like-
imagine the Rashford situation just was an actual center
Maybe.
back.
Like it seems like they're doubling down on the forwards. So like, okay, we know our defense is bad, but if we have guys that could continue scoring consistently, then we could always dig ourselves out of a
And
hole.
Manchester United.
Yeah, well, listen, if you're a Barca fan, you're going to these games, you're getting your money's worth. That's for sure.
And Yamal's
Holy.
still there.
Yeah,
Yamal
So-
masterclass as per usual.
I'm saying Manchester United, they covered their defensive holes by just buying attackers.
Yeah, well, they got to score. Okay. That's the problem.
And on the other side, Real Madrid
Real.
also 3-0 against Real Oviedo. You were telling me a cool story about
There was
Oviedo.
it came out like I'm sure this was regular news back. I think it was like in 2013 or whatnot. But Real Oviedo were like close to bankruptcy, and Real Madrid ended up purchasing $100,000 in shares, and then deferring it back to the board so that they could save Real Oviedo from bankruptcy. So it was like they kind of helped the brother out there. So
And
and
in
now they're
return-
facing.
And in return,
In
this is
return,
what
they
you
get a 3-0 win for free.
Well, yeah. In return, they make it to La Liga.
I receive everything. You receive a
Yeah.
3-0
3-0
thrashing.
Save them from the gutter, and they end up playing La Liga. But Real Madrid 3-0. It was pretty business as usual. But I mean,
Mbappe.
there was a bit of controversy, I think, because like Vinny starting on the bench. Like,
Yep.
so
That was weird.
great. Trent only getting a couple minutes
3
off
minutes.
the bench. Dude, like, that's a statement. And
I know.
And from a coach that has been a player in the past, I'm sure Xabi Alonso knows what that means. Like there's got to be something more to just 3 minutes, because 3 minutes at that point you're not playing.
Yeah, and it's even like we've seen it with like Rodrigo. Like I feel like he's been kind of like how do you say that? He's been neglecting Rodrigo to a point where
Yeah.
I mean, he did give him his start right now, but something's going on behind the scenes, and obviously they still won the game, but obviously like
Doesn't seem rosy. Like it doesn't.
I don't know what's
seem-
going on.
Doesn't seem like it's calm.
No, I agree.
Vinny
And-
came on. I didn't know Vinny came on that late.
Yeah.
He came on in
He
the
scored,
63rd
though.
and scored and assisted.
Yeah, he got a goal and assist, and
What an exotic lineup by Real.
Very.
Masantuono, Mbappe, Rodrigo.
it's true. Masantuono,
Got
I
the
think
nod.
debut.
Yeah,
Debut.
Goulart, Chouameni, Valverde. Carreras, Huijsen, Rudiger, Carvajal, and Courtois.
I like the pieces. I like the pieces. Just it's about putting them together now because you have all this talent, but clearly we've seen that just having talent is not what makes a team good.
Yeah, it doesn't get you far.
Arda Güler had a masterclass from what I saw. I didn't watch the whole game, but on Twitter they were saying Arda Güler. I think he created like 8 chances or something. He got an assist, dropped an 8.9.
You could tell he's getting into that position in the midfield. Like he's confident there.
Yeah, just got to get those performances against top class opponents.
Xabi Alonso trying to use Güler like Xabi Alonso played
Yeah.
back in the day.
He's trying to use him a little bit in that Cruz little position, but
See how
tough
that
shoes to fill.
Big shoes to fill
Yeah.
for a
Monster.
like in
And
young
for me,
Turkish player.
Carvajal, Trent, like that's like clearly Carvajal is the one with the experience. He's been a leader at Real Madrid.
like realistically, what has Carvajal done to lose that spot besides an injury?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like unless there's
Yes,
a clear
age.
drop
Yeah.
in quality in his play, like we're gonna have to see it against top clubs in the Champions League and whatnot. But brother, if Carvajal is reliable and he's like that captain level
Yeah.
for Real Madrid, it's like Xabi Alonso, what are you gonna do? You're not gonna start him? Like
Yeah, I have that feeling. I already saw it on Twitter that Real Madrid are gonna start testing Trent in that midfield position, and they're gonna be like, "Never mind, he's better at right back." That whole gimmick that always
Like
goes
at
on with
Liverpool.
Trent.
If
So-
you think that Kai Havertz is they're gonna sit out a 300,000 pound a week player on the bench.
that's what Barbara would
sorely
say.
mistaken.
That's what he would say about Havertz. So that's what I'm saying about Trent.
How much is he? He's earning that much?
He's earning a bag.
Trent's earning a fucking bag, bro.
Holy shit! Well, I mean, to get him out of Liverpool
Deserved.
for free,
Deserved.
I'm gonna tell you the wages.
but yeah, I don't know. A lot of tough decisions that Xabi Alonso has to make, and
312,000 a week.
312.
Holy-
Yeah.
These are numbers that Serie A clubs don't even touch.
Bro,
Okay, this is
we can only
gross.
dream.
I don't believe
Oh.
this. This
only
is
dream.
gross. This is not net.
Gross is gross, but that's what you put on the fucking.
320,000 euros base with 288,000 bonus per week. It comes out to 600,000 per week.
Fuck bonuses could he possibly do?
I don't know what bonus.
How many shits he takes in a day? What the fuck?
Gross per year, 31 million.
That's ridiculous
Dude,
for a right
For a
back.
fullback.
He is one of the world's best. It's just-
He is the world's best, you could say, in that position. But Carvajal's right there.
Yeah.
Like
Gross
that's-
in his career is only 52 million.
so in 1 year, he's
So he got
making
the
like
bag.
68% or whatever of
He
his.
got the bag.
Jesus.
But gentlemen, before we wrap it up, we have our so rare players of the week. Last week, boys, I fucking cooked.
Who'd you have?
I had Luis Diaz. I said he would
Oh,
get
yeah,
a goal
he
and
did
assist.
cook.
He got a
Yeah,
goal
that was
and 2
good.
assists.
He did. I had Ekitike, the cheeky little goal versus Newcastle. We take that.
Cop-outs.
What did you have, Firms?
I had reindeers, but brother,
Cop out.
this guy
Cop
absolutely. This guy lost value, probably.
You took a player that just had a crazy week.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
that's
First week.
the first
Lost
thing
a
I
little
should have
value.
Someone
done.
needs to explain to Firms FC that you cannot buy stocks high.
But you know what, though? The thing about stocks, there's always a chance of it rebounding. So we'll see about
You say
Rangers.
that until you're holding a Chinese stock for 3 years.
We're waiting for it.
We leave that on the side.
We're waiting for that. But so rare. Player of the week, boys. I think it's going to happen, boys. Manchester United.
Oh, no.
He fell for the
Holy
gimmick.
cop out.
Fell for the
Mateus
gimmick.
Cunha versus Burnley. I think it's time. I think he's gonna finally score his first goal for
Should have
Manchester United.
went for Sheshko.
Listen, is he gonna be a starter right now? I don't know.
That's where the risk is.
That's where the
A lot of
risk is.
value to be gained.
I know, but Mateus Cunha, I think his value is still low. Like everyone knows the quality. He's had the chances, but he hasn't scored.
Yeah.
So if he scored those chances, obviously his value
don't
would be
hate
a
him,
lot
Millie.
higher. I'm buying. It's like
I don't
it's in the
hate it.
middle there.
Yeah.
It's in the middle. It's not low. It's not high, but it's in the middle. Good potential.
I like it. He's
And,
been
and for
like it.
those that didn't catch it last week, we explained a little bit about how So Rare works. So basically, every week you're fielding, like, let's say a 5-a-side team in So Rare. It could be based on different leagues. And with that lineup, if they do well, you can win cash prizes. And also, the players themselves have value, and the players' value fluctuates. So if you get a very rare Mateus Cunha card, and he's
Now you're
doing
cooking.
very well over the first 15 games, which he won't, but let's say he does in
Let's say he
a
does.
different world, then that card can go up in value. So at the same time, your football agendas could be making
Making you money.
making you some bread.
My Sorare player of the week, I'm looking at Spurs. Spurs obviously started off very well.
Wait, hold on.
Thomas Frank
Let me
train.
think. Let me think of who you could
Let's
be
see.
buying stock in.
Is this like a Kudu, a Richard? No, I think Richarlison. No, Kudus maybe.
I don't think there's any good stock to buy in Spurs
serious?
right now.
Oh no, there's definitely good
Kudu stock. Invest now.
Kudus, that's what it is.
This
yeah.
guy-
He just had 2 good weeks.
Well,
And he's gonna have a
it's-
third.
It's time to ball out against Leeds. This guy's value is gonna shoot up. Baller.
That's when he explained firm stocks, bro.
It is a
Absolute baller.
It is. It
When
is.
everyone's talking about him, I'm sure his Sorare card has went up in value.
Yeah, but I still think he's quite undervalued.
He's waiting. for
I
that.
still think
It can only go higher.
bro, this guy has a lot of potential in my eyes.
Oh, definitely.
Baller.
Honestly, what
Buying
he's shown
Google.
so far, yeah, it's
Bro, buying
fantastic.
Google right now. All-time highs.
We shall see. But
Made by
Pala,
Amazon.
who's your Sorare player of the week?
So,
Let's delve into this one.
so the Bundesliga has been treating me well. The Bundesliga has been treating me super well. And I for some reason, trickled upon this Frankfurt Cam,
Oh,
Matamushi replacement. Okay?
Do
I
tell.
trickled upon him on Twitter recently, and I've been watching. And then this week, he had a masterclass over the weekend. His name is Kan Uzun.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I saw highlights. The guy balls.
19,
balls out.
might be 20 years old at this point. He's played at Nuremberg in, I guess, Nuremberg second. What's the
Division?
Bundesliga 2 called?
Bundesliga 2.
Bundesliga.
Bundesliga 2. And he had like a fucking good season. I think he scored 16 goals in a season.
So he's a baller.
I love Turkish dons. I don't know why I have a thing for
Of course.
for these young Turkish talents. I think
Had
they're
a
just
good
so
showing
drippy.
versus Werder Bremen. So
Interesting. And he's playing
And
Hoffenheim.
Yeah, but Hoffenheim's been low-key on a tear.
But he's been on a tear.
He's been on a tear, yeah.
I've heard about this guy. This guy's good.
But this week
seen
I will
clips.
be turning on my box on my TV so I can watch Frankfurt.
Some Uzun ball.
Yeah, yeah.
that's definitely on the TV.
You know that
100%.
stock is
To the moon.
low at the moment.
To the moon. Definitely.
Anyway, we're looking for 100x here. We're looking for a shitcoin at this point.
Yeah. But those are our picks, our Sorare players of the week.
Yep.
We'll see how they do.
And at the end of the month, we'll probably do a recap of all of our picks. I think Varvar's pick last week was
Sheshko, and he didn't even start.
and he didn't even start. So
Invest
Varvar
again, I
and
guess.
stocks, I guess it's just not meant.
He
for
might
him.
have to hold on to it because he can only go up right at this
Yep.
point. Hit the floor.
But firms, where could they find this?
In the description down below.
There you go.
Check it out.
If you guys want to sign up, they can sign up with our link.
Yep.
Pretty sure.
They can. You should sign up with our league.
So definitely sign up, and if you guys just want to play casually, there's like free daily spins and stuff like that. So definitely go check it out. I know that's where I've been collecting my
Daily spins.
Yeah, your daily
I know.
spin.
I know. Walking into HQ, sometimes you hear Varvey
the-
says, "Okay, ready for my daily spin."
on Sorare. Yeah. So definitely
Yeah.
hop
the daily
on,
occurrence over at Box2Box.
go check that out. And aside from that, boys, anything else you want to say?
That's about it.
I think we're ready to rock and roll.
Grazie.
Yep. Episode 72. We'll see you guys next week.